Girlchan in paradise. No better way to spend my time at 3 in the morning. to watch Girlchan in paradise with my
Oh my god,
friends.
yeah, it is like basically 3.
Dude, so many of the lines were coming back to me when we were watching it. I'm like, I know everything they're gonna say.
You can almost quote it verbatim.
Yeah, I watched that
too.
so many times when it was like out, like when it first came out.
When did it first drop?
It's impossible
Like
to know at this
2000.
point.
2000 singulars.
Because I
Uh,
definitely didn't know of it until like at least 2011.
Well,
never
it
seen
was on Newgrounds before it was on the YouTube.
Tube.
So let me check on there for when it came out.
Came out in 2009, February 21st, 2009.
Oh, you have
That's
the
on
Newgrounds page
Newgrounds.
up?
The first episode premiered on February 21st, 2009.
That tracks. Because my friend Nate showed it to me, and he was like, "Wait, you've never seen this before?" And I was like, "I've never heard of it."
Dude, how have
First-
you not seen this before?
The final episode was April 2010. So,
Oh wow.
wow. Yeah, I've seen it a bunch of times. Do you remember, do you have a memory of like the first time you saw it? Or first times? Like,
I remember it was like I can remember it as being one of the hardest I've ever laughed by myself
yeah.
in a room watching it on a tiny little.
I remember watching it and not even knowing it was fucking Tomar. Because I didn't know who Tomar was. I only really knew who Egoraptor was at that point.
Yeah, I didn't know who Tomar was either, to be honest.
And then like you later figure out, oh, he was like in every voice on Newgrounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
during that
Yeah.
time.
I just knew Egoraptor.
Oh, I guess he wrote. He was like credited as the writer, so I guess he had a lot of. Or I guess he was doing some writing influence on that.
I'm sure there was writing, but I also remember hearing Aaron talk about how a lot of it was just fucking
Improv,
improv, yeah,
ad lib.
which makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense. They just kind of.
Yeah, a lot of those interactions would be really hard to like write.
I love the bit where he's like saying a line, you can hear him flipping the script page. There's like an awkward pause.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so many little micro gags.
There's
that-
so many little gags. Them running in the opening. I never realized just how much he keeps reusing them running in the opening. It's so
The running
funny.
animation.
It just like it's them running at the camera. It's Yusuke and
Ken Starr.
Kenstar, and then it cuts to like something else happening, and then it cuts back to them running, and then it cuts back to something else, cuts back to them running, and he like pans it. Then they're upside
Like
down.
every other shot is
yeah,
the
it's just
running.
like every other shot, they're like fucking running at the camera.
They
It's awesome.
they change it slightly. It's like they're really close, and one and they like zoom in, then they completely just flip it upside down.
Yeah.
It's
I
funny.
didn't
so
realize how
genius.
ridiculous that was until you pointed it out.
I feel
like
like
flew over
when I
my
was
head.
younger, I was like, oh, this is. I never like realized that that's a gag in itself. Because I was just like, I don't know. I literally feel like I just noticed how goofy that was now. Because I haven't watched it in a while. But dude, all the lines were coming back to me, man. It was funny.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many reused assets, which is like funny from the standpoint of like
Oh yeah,
older anime doing that a lot, but it's also funny. It's like multiplied because it's just like it's just like one guy animating everything, and so it's
Yeah, it
like
adds
every
to it.
corner he could cut.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
like the shot of Ken Starr and Yusuke is probably like the two of those are like the back and forth shots.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same shot every time.
Well, I like it. The
40% of the shot.
the edgy guy with glasses who's always like cross-armed and with his eyes closed. When he pulls a gun
He's
out,
my favorite.
Yeah, he's so fucking cool. When he pulls a gun out, he has like two. He still has his like left arm on his shoulder, but he's also has
Yeah,
his
it's the
left
same
arm holding
pose,
the
they just-
gun up.
It's the the same acid. They just drew an extra arm with the gun.
They didn't even get rid of the other hand. I love that. And a lot of the times,
I honestly never noticed that
it.
until now either.
Yeah, me neither. I was like looking for more of it. I didn't realize he was like reusing Yusuke like being angry with his hand in the front of the frame. He was just flipping it. And like I feel like I never noticed that before. He just kept flipping the image. He used it like 4 times in that episode.
And it doesn't take you out of it. It's done really well.
It's funny.
Yeah, I know we usually talk about the plot, but I feel like this one's like we have to be like archaeologists to really figure out like what the plot is going on.
They explain everything.
Yeah, that explains everything.
Because what's it? Galactic
Kamaru, yeah, and then Yusuke is one of the Bushido captains, and then they have a fight after that's revealed. Well, they talk about having a fight, and then they just join up, and then they fight a pencil guy. But that's episode 2.
Be like
we're skipping over the deep plot in episode 1.
I'm gonna look right now. I'll bet you there's like 3 Girlchan wikis that have a complete breakdown of all the lore.
Dude, oh my god! Like, was it Marcy and Me or not Marcy and Me? The Skunk Girl one. What's that called?
Oh, Tom and Melissa.
Yeah, like Melissa and whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
But there was like a wiki.
Something like that.
Remember that wiki? It had like articles for like the tree and like the concept of pissing and how it was
every single asset in that cartoon has a Wikipedia.
Oh, was it Mike and Melissa? I think it was Mike and Melissa.
Yeah. There is a wiki. It's pretty nuts.
It was Mike and Melissa. It was awesome.
But,
do you think, like just on the plot of the show, it seemed like they're having fun with it the entire time and not taking it seriously, but by the episode 3, I feel like they're just like, fuck it. Like, let's just...
I mean, it's like...
It's like an
they
eventual
killed all the Bushidos by
divulsion.
just picking their, like, profile picture.
It's just it's a comedy. They're just fucking around.
I love that about it. It
That's
really
what made
does.
it.
You can.
It's charming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was awesome. The rewatch. It's kind of crazy because we were either gonna watch this or Punch Punch Forever, and just like the quality in Punch Punch Forever is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Just like seeing old Newgrounds versus like what Speederoo made nowadays is just pretty crazy. I know it's a different creator.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also think that there's like a distinct difference between like they're both like parodies, but like Punch Punch is like trying to be like a really good parody.
I feel like
whereas like Girlchan's like trying to be the most like
low budget,
obnoxious.
Sort of
yeah, like it's taking all the tropes and
it's
making an entire plot out of that.
It's like a couple guys versus a team, you know, like
Punch Punch has a whole team behind it, right?
Yeah,
it's just one guy. It's just one guy.
It has like a studio.
I'm pretty sure it's just Speederoo.
I mean, it's Speederoo, so I would believe it is just him if someone told me. But I think in the credits of the,
I know how he does it. He goes. He plugs his tablet in and he goes, I'm going to do some Speederoo, and then he snorts it and he does the entire episode. It takes him like 5 minutes.
That's
where his name comes from.
I thought Speederoo was the name of the frog, his mascot.
He just does all the...
Well, Speederoo is actually a girl. I watched the Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beautiful Japanese girl.
He's a beautiful Japanese woman.
Yeah. There was like a Q&A where
Speedo-chan
where people were like, "Are you a Japanese girl?" And he's like, "No, yes," and it just like cuts to him in like a schoolgirl outfit. I think it was this like frog mascot.
Wait, isn't he like an Irish guy, like Chris O'Neill? He's an Irishman.
Chris lives in California. He's Californian, dude.
He's a Californian dude.
Yeah.
I bet Speedero lives in California now
dummy.
too. I feel like that's the
Your
move.
entire nationality.
Actually, I don't
Your
know what
ethnicity doesn't
nationality
matter
Speedero
as soon
is.
as you move. That's how that works.
To California.
You're a Californian, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you move to California, it's over.
I think especially if you're like a really famous online animator, you are by law
Yeah,
you're
his-
indoctrinated into being Californian.
They do a blood test on him, and it's like 100% animator,
100% animator. I'm sorry.
100% tweener.
Yeah.
What a bummer that episode 4 did not
Did not happen.
come out. Yeah.
So
You said it was because the hard drive it failed and they lost it.
So this
That's
is like
the- that's the
going back to
official
what I
story.
remember, and I remember hearing that Aaron had it basically done, or they had like most of it done, or maybe I don't know what state it was in, but his hard drive failed and they couldn't recover it, and then he didn't want to continue it after that because he would have had to redo all of it for episode 4. I
shit.
think they had probably another. It sounded like they wanted to go beyond 4. I thought like maybe 5 or whatever, so it kind of sucks. So it is only 3 episodes. I think there's like some other like small ad thing he did with them, but I think that's about it.
It's the last of the Girlchan franchise.
Yeah, what a good one.
It has a lot of pretty like funny gags too, with just like anime tropes where like in Pokemon they're calling rice balls jelly-filled donuts, so they're eating
Yeah.
sushi and they're like, these hot dogs are
The
delicious.
localization.
These flavor sticks
Yeah.
really add to the taste. And he hands him like a bowl of rice, and he's like,
Pass the maple
forget the
syrup.
syrup.
pass the maple syrup
Yeah,
with
soy
those
sauce.
flapjacks. Soy sauce is the fucking maple
That was
syrup is so
great.
good.
The character tropes always get me. Like even if you have like a just a very basic exposure to anime, you could pick up on the character tropes. I feel they nailed them
Yeah.
so well. Like for
they-
shonens at least.
Yeah, they nailed shonen.
Well, yeah, especially like old Cell weekly animes where it was just like they reused as many assets as possible.
Well, it was also
Like
they killed
Fist
off.
of the North Star and like Speedrunner and stuff like that.
what's-
Not Speedrunner. What is it?
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Speed
yeah,
Racer.
yeah.
Speedrunner.
Dude,
That's the
Speed
new gen one.
He's a track star. That'd be good. I'd watch that.
There is actually a
rules.
banger anime about like these kids doing track. I think it's called Princess Stride. I remember that one
Yeah.
being freaking dope.
I've heard of it.
Oh, I gotta check that out. The only anime that's ever covered track and field that I've seen is like Devilman, Devilman Crybaby.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Definitely. I never watched that. Is it good?
It's got
I like
crazy animation.
Devil Man.
It's a I love the first half of it, and then the second half is just it makes me as depressed as Togepi.
Oh my god.
Is
It's got one
it
of those
good, though?
pivots. It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it.
I think me and Joe were watching the original Devil Man, and
With the dub.
The dub is so funny.
That the classic holds up still as being one of the best dubs.
Oh my god, I forgot, dude. I forgot how hilarious that dub is. I gotta rewatch that.
It's magical. We should watch the original Devilman OVA.
I'd be down.
Aren't there also like 3 episodes of that? The OG.
Maybe.
'Cause I know the Devilman, they adapted it in like different periods of time. Like they have like an original 3-episode run, and then they didn't continue it. I think until like another year at least after.
Devilman.
They called it something else.
Devilman. The birth is like an hour long, so that's basically.
Oh, is it a movie? Like a little?
Yeah, I think
extended?
it's basically a movie at that point. Oh my god, it's so
Oh.
funny. I just, oh man, I completely forgot about it. I just remember the video from Crow. I was just looking it up. Editor, put that on screen.
Jamie, pull up some gay Devilman fan art, please.
Yeah, can you pull up the Devilman kissing?
Kissing Sonic meme.
Not Sonic. Let's not do Sonic. That's a little weird. We'll do Optimus Prime. He's of age. Actually, how old is I have no idea how old Sonic is.
Confirmed.
Wait. Anyways.
In my head, he's as old as Jaleel White. So.
Dude, Jaleel White is the best Sonic voice.
Oh, yeah, for me. Him and the OVA Sonic are my favorite.
Yeah.
Your favorite?
Favorite.
I do
you know-
love in Girlchan how what's the green guy's name? I already forgot.
Wait.
Oni,
Tomomoto's character? The sidekick guy?
It's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, not Piccolo.
No, not that one. He pulls a
No, he's
Yamcha.
blue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're talking... Yeah, okay. You're talking
The
about
little,
the other guy.
the goggles boy.
Yeah, good goggle man. Why
Right?
can't I think of his name?
Yeah, not Digimon.
Did they ever say it?
Do they not say his name?
I don't...
Do they just never
I
refer
don't
to
remember them saying it.
Oh my god, do they not? I don't remember his name. What's his name? What's his
Kobayashi Sama Sanchan's the blue guy.
Kobayashi Sanchan.
Does
Yeah,
the
that's the blue guy.
Yeah, Kobayashi
Does
is
the
Chrono Trigger.
edgy silver guy have a name either?
It's just Guy.
Wait, did you look it up?
I think it's just Guy.
Girlchan,
Secondary
Wiki.
character of Girlchan is one of the G fighters. He served as a comic relief character with little actual fighting ability.
Okay,
But
wait.
who are you talking?
Fighters.
The guy with the wrist yeah, is held by
He's
Guy.
Guy.
He doesn't have a name. I'm like trying to remember his fucking
Oh,
name.
wow.
He does not have a name. He's literally Guy. I found his fucking wiki post.
That's fucking great,
That's
though.
so funny.
Guy?
Yeah, so like
They make
he
such a big
pulls-
deal about him, too.
He like jumps up and like fucking Yamcha self destructs or whatever, or not Yamcha. God, I don't remember fucking Dragon Ball.
Oh, Kotomaru
Krillin.
is the edgy guy,
Not
and then
Krillin.
Kotobaru Sansama is the Piccolo guy.
Yeah.
So there's two Koto named
Yeah,
dudes.
and I bet you they were gonna make a connection like I'm actually his brother, or some shit
That
like
was
that.
probably planned.
It was probably planned from the beginning.
Kotobaru Sansama.
Yeah, I'm actually your father. What?
But anyways, Guy dies, and then they argue, and he gets ridden back into the show, and it's pretty epic. I always remember that being like very funny to me. And then
Well,
Yeah, I
it says
love-
here on the wiki they had a planned. It went from episode 4 to episode 23.
23, yeah.
well, that's what they joked about. They're like, "Oh yeah, you have a flashback in episode 23."
Oh, yeah.
No, they weren't kidding.
That's funny.
Oh, that's great.
His number one ability, Ichi something.
Yeah, I wonder if they were actually... Like, the 23 was a joke, but, like... I wonder if there was actually a plan for, like, that much... Like, if there was actually a concrete
I
storyline.
feel like I remember hearing that there was supposed to be like a 5 and 6 maybe, but I don't know. Like I
don't think there was a story. I think they were making it up as they go.
It seems like
Well, I think they
at
wanted-
least they had 5 planned, and 5 was just going to be called episode 23.
I think they had like a couple planned more. I think they wanted to do a few more before they stopped.
I know he's probably, like, so disconnected from it at this point, but, like,
Oh,
Aaron
definitely.
should totally just, like, release the entire script of, like, every
I don't-
episode.
he might
like,
not have it,
shitty
though. That-
fanfic.
Yeah, they might not exist because I don't think there really was much of a script. Maybe
No,
there
even
was,
the-
Well,
I meant-
he
I mean,
lost
if
his
whatever
entire
script there
he
would
lost
be.
everything on his computer. I don't even think he has the original files where he could even export
That's true.
3
He's got enough.
2 and 1.
Yeah, even if they don't, I feel like if he just announced like, "Hey, I'm going to have a panel with the original cast, and we're just going to do a table read of what it would have been," and he just
Yeah.
even if he just like wrote it out that night, he'd still get like a whole theater filled with people.
I do
Would be
wonder
crazy.
what the staying power of Girlchan would be like if he fucking announced like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make a new Girlchan." I wonder if that would be like big.
I think it would like I don't know if his like the general Game Grumps kind of audience that they have now would like really understand,
Yeah,
but I feel like there would be a huge like OG group of people that would be like, oh my fucking god, yes.
I'm confused because didn't Game Grumps technically end a long time ago, like after John left?
I mean, that's still what they're doing. They're doing the grumps and whatnot.
No, I think Game Grumps officially ended once JonTron left.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm making
I
a
fell
joke because that's when I stopped watching them.
They're still posting content every day.
They ended
Pretty
for
sure.
me in 2015.
I think Clay just meant like the fan base, like his modern fan base is more like in line with the Game Grumps than
Yeah.
Newgrounds.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they don't really know much of his Newgrounds work. He denounced a lot of it too.
Well, I mean, so some of that makes sense, the older stuff, but like I don't think Girlchan was really in that like group.
I don't think
like,
Girlchan had anything offensive in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he probably still stands by Girlchan.
Yeah, I never really heard him denounce it. I think he denounced people bullying each other on the site. That was just.
Well, I think there was like a
Promote.
few older jokes that just don't like.
Oh yeah,
vibe
like when he
in
says the
today's-
N word.
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like, and he was just kind of saying like, yeah, I don't agree with that now, and that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
That doesn't make me look good now. So let's say it's.
Did
bad.
you?
We'll have to wait
Did
till
you
it
see that,
falls
like-
back in the favor. And then he's like, "Yeah, I was a rebel," you know.
Oh yeah. Then he starts just
When it's
gratuitously saying the N word in every tweet.
Yeah, once it sways back,
Oh, now it's cool again.
now it's
okay.
cool again or whatever.
No, I mean
Like,
it's
No, 'cause
Everything's political, then
did you
it's
see
not
that when
political.
he had the big fallout online with he was criticizing Sir Pelo, Senor Pelo,
Oh no,
that-
no.
his video dunking on like storytime animators.
Oh
and then
yeah.
He
Yeah.
since Aaron Hansen was on tour with a bunch of storytime people doing a show. He said something publicly. He's like, "Hey, this isn't cool. This is bullying." And then everybody
is-
like dogpiled on
Yeah.
him.
He's like, this is why Newgrounds is bullying. And then
Yeah, he was like throwing
Chris-
shade at Newgrounds. Then
Yeah.
all of the Newgrounds guys are like, "Dude, you're such a hypocrite."
Yeah, and then Oni's like, dude, you would be nothing without Newgrounds. And then Egoraptor's like, get all your shit out of my office, because he worked. Oni plays.
Oh, were
was,
they
like-
still?
They were
Were they
using
still using his office?
They were using the office at the time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh man, I thought they had already left by that point.
No, that was a pretty big.
That's sad. It's sad when like, you know, you
Friends
like look
fight.
up to them as a kid and it's like they're like, fuck Newgrounds.
Well,
and
I'm
all
pretty
this.
sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he kind of walked back on that a little bit.
Probably.
After
did.
after the fact, yeah. So I don't think it was like fully just like. I think he misunderstood the joke a little bit.
Yeah.
He got
'Cause, like-
his feelings hurt.
Yeah, well, it was like everybody who was being made fun of in that bit was like laughing their asses off about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
remember
like-
the feedback to it. Like even the story timers who were being parodied were like, "This is really funny, actually."
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, as long as you didn't do pirate software, they would.
Yeah.
No, yeah. He didn't. No bridges were burned in that. It was actually really funny. It was a funny bit.
It's almost like people know how to take a joke. Maybe not anymore though. I mean, I swear some YouTubers right now are just.
It's. I still think that people like. I think the thing is that you don't see drama about the people who can laugh at themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Like,
I
you
don't
only
feel
see
like I've really ever
the
seen
crazy
any
drama is always just like the people
Oni
who
and
like.
G drama.
Yeah, it's always just like centered around people who just like cannot like take any criticism. I feel like, and that's
Which I am one of
kind of the
those. So
thing.
never criticize me, please.
yeah. Don't criticize.
Sometimes I feel too like a lot of that. I probably not with animators, but I just YouTube people. Like, isn't a lot of that drama like they're like, "Oh, this is good. Keep this beef going, public." So
Yeah.
we
I
get
think
the
part of it.
yeah,
the
the like
views.
beef farming.
Yeah.
beef farming.
They milk it. For sure.
People definitely milk it, and then it's just like a content farm. Because then you can just keep making videos on rage bait, and then you watch it, and they say the exact same
How
thing
many-
the other guy said.
Yeah, like exactly. How many of them say like, insert name is cooked. Insert name
Yeah.
situation is crazy.
Yeah. It's
And they-
over.
They make it
for
sound
the
like
17th
he's
time.
about to like fucking kill himself or some shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
It's
oh,
always
dude,
just like
blank is
they
about
go
to
over,
end
like-
it all.
Yeah, they go over the same thing that happened like for the 14th time with like
we
one
should all
update.
do videos like that about each other. That'd be fun.
Let's just make fucking
keep this
slop
beef
about
going.
each other.
Yeah,
I can finally say all
a
the
little
mean things
slop
about
farm.
Matt that I always wanted to say.
all the things
Clay
you've
is
only sent me in DMs.
cooked.
You can make it public now.
Yeah, Matt, you're not going to be ready. I'm going to ask you why you ate ramen without me one time.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Wow, he's
Matty
such an
Burrito-
asshole."
Matty Burrito's
He's always just
I couldn't
using his
even think of
friends and
what.
ditching.
We're pretty bad at this, guys.
Matty Burrito's career is over, and there's a picture of me, like, the camera's way too close, and my hands are doing, like, the Home Alone thing, and my mouth is, like, I'm fucking drooling and shit.
We enlarge your mouth with the liquefy tool.
Yeah, you Photoshop like tears coming out of my eyes.
Yeah.
It's against like like
in
a
the
yellow
fetal
background.
position.
Yeah.
In the corner as Danny's pointing at you, as all three of us are pointing at you. And then we make another one saying, Matty Burrito
Man.
off the podcast. Viewership declines, question mark.
It would probably get more views than any of my videos have ever gotten.
I think we
I
might
don't think
break
so.
our record of like, 105 views on this.
Hey, as long as it's monetized, it's cool.
Hey, we
I gotta
get
cut.
more views on the Newgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We get, I think we get some.
where it's at.
Yeah,
YouTube's
Newgrounds is
treating us rough
doing
right
pretty
now.
good for us. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool. You guys are
YouTube.
cool.
YouTube sucks.
That is just like a factual statement.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Hopefully that doesn't affect the algorithm.
I do
Yeah,
think
that's
that they're
what a
trying.
bold
They're
take.
starting to
Not
try
the
to.
algorithm.
It's starting to hit their pockets, man. It's they're doing they're removing the AI slop monetization.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Is
Regardless,
that actually for real? That's happening.
Yeah, apparently it was in the policy because I think
Do that.
it was just-
again.
I mean it's like meaningless content getting pumped in there. It's funny.
Do
because-
that again so Girlchan can get another swoop in the algorithm.
yeah.
I wonder what it would be like if their whole thing went back to views.
Dude, I feel
might-
like it would be better, honestly. Like, I do feel like there would be like a different meta where it's like, oh,
I think
look
you
at,
would
like,
watch a video and enjoy it, and then you would get
Yeah,
off.
well,
of
that's
YouTube
what I'm thinking that like
and do
the
something
views-
productive.
it would like I think it would force more diversity in the like the meta of content would change back to being a little bit more diverse.
Like quality over quantity would be cool.
No, let's just keep the slop going.
I have a question. Despite our, what we were just talking about with Aaron, Egoraptor being, maybe a little butthurt about certain things, what other cartoons of his were you guys into back
Oh, like all
the
of them,
channel
dude?
awesome
Metal Gear
stuff.
Awesome was like my first, I think.
Yeah, Metal Gear Awesome was pretty good.
Yeah, all the awesome stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
was
despite
pretty awesome, dude. It was pretty awesome. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Oh,
feel
wow.
like personally, like I know that we were talking about him being like butthurt or whatever, but like I feel like all of that stuff is always like a nothing burger. I don't think he's like a bad person.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
that
think he's a bad
I think
whatsoever.
I think he's like a genuinely happy dude.
Yeah,
Right
I
now,
think that he
anyway.
like. I don't think he's trying to like compensate either. I think he's like trying his best to be like a good person, and sometimes it just like it's a little much.
Well, yeah.
He got a little famous.
Yeah.
That's all.
I
do
think he's really good
it's
at
also-
being.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh no, go ahead.
I think it's like you're an online personality, and if you get like if a bunch of people are like shitting on you, you're probably gonna defend yourself, and you might not defend yourself in the best way. You might make yourself
Yeah,
look
especially
worse,
like
you
in
know?
the moment, it's
Yeah.
really hard to like walk away. Like it's hard for me to do that. Like I'm a nobody on the internet. It's hard for me to do that when like I'm in like a regular situation. I try to be like cordial, but like every once in a while, something will happen, and it's like it's really hard to like sit with it and respond thoughtfully. Like that's a constant skill that I feel like everyone has to kind of like work on. It's not easy.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I mean, I'm absolutely sure Aaron is a genuinely nice person.
Watch him watch this podcast, and he watches the first half, and he's just like, "These guys are."
Yeah, he
lame.
makes a call out post.
Flames us.
He fucking doxes
while we're
all
talking
of us
him up the whole
yeah,
second
he's
half.
like, I will give you everyone 400 bitcoins to kill these fuckers.
Immediately opens his own crypto.
Yeah,
chain
it
and,
does a fucking pump and dump scam so he can
Fucking
hire some
ego
hitmen.
coin.
And he's like, "Oh, by the way, guys, I killed John."
I
think
killed
Aaron's
John.
outside of my apartment right now.
He's
He's
just
holding a
staring.
gun.
Oh shit, dude.
Why
Is that
would he-
Egoraptor? Blam.
Why is he holding a gun, dude?
That's not very
Should I go say
Channel
hi?
Awesome. It was Channel Awesome, right? That was like the series, the Awesome
We got him
series,
drunk,
or was it
guys.
just Awesome series?
I think it's just
Yeah, it was
Called
the
it
awesome series.
Channel Awesome is that's
Awesome.
Nostalgia Critic, isn't it?
I
compilation.
thought that was the guy with the glass.
I really
Oh, it
fucking-
is also Channel Awesome. Yeah,
Metal Gear Awesome, Awesome the Hedgehog.
dude, I almost
Yeah.
saw. I don't think I talked about this last time, but the Angry Video Game Nerd and Nostalgia Critic was in the greatest or the biggest arcade in the U.S. Galloping Ghosts, and I was there, but they were sold out of time slots, so I didn't get to see him. So I just looked awkwardly through the window and kind of saw his outline. I was like, "That's good enough." And then I
You
left.
pressed your face and hand into the window.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, "Hey, do you want to get on our podcast?" We pull like I don't know, like a few viewers. It might be really big for you. I was gonna do
Might be
that.
the biggest opportunity of your career.
You're like leaning in, whispering in his ear, just like, I could talk to the guys.
I could talk to the guys and maybe
an
get you on.
Yeah.
He actually he got up when I was by the window. I think he was actually gonna ask, because I think I was recognized, and I had to get out of there because we're just so big, the 3-episode rule, guys.
Yeah, you were about to steal all those guys' thunder.
Yeah. So I had to run.
For
out.
their sake, you had to
Yeah,
evacuate
because I didn't
the
want to
premises.
upstage the nerd. No, I really wanted to see him because I have a childhood memory of like in middle school of being hyped for one of his Christmas videos, and I was waiting for it to come out, and it was Christmas break, and it's just a weird memory. It's kind of, I don't know.
Was it AVGN or I thought
it was AVGN. At that point, it was AVGN.
I know. Awesome Critic has Santa Christ character. Is that a holiday thing of his?
He did. I definitely didn't watch Nostalgia Critic right away. That was a later thing. It was Angry Video Game Nerd first. And I was watching him on Cinemassacre with the Screw Attack stuff. Because I think he was with Screw Attack.
Is the game dude also from that?
He is the game dude. He is so rude. Play shit.
Is he?
I
part
don't
of
think
that?
he's related to any of those guys. And,
Oh.
I mean, he's an angry critic. He's one of those guys. But
Okay.
even the nerd,
All those guys have children now.
yeah, it's kind of nuts. And they all came back. They all retired and came back. Doug Walker came back.
Yeah.
Oh man, it would have been really cool if I was
miss
able
the good
to get
old
in there
days.
and just see them. But didn't work out. Maybe I'll be able to see him at
I feel
some
like
other
Egoraptor's easily amongst their ranks now. He kind of,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's
I think
Let's Play
Egoraptor's
content, but-
probably bigger at this point. I would assume actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, no matter what criticisms he's gotten over the years, since because people dogged him for not animating anymore, and people dog on him for not working with JonTron anymore. But I think he's a good business guy. He knows how to run his brand well.
Yeah, I do think he was involved with the Creator Clash 3. I think that got kind of dumped on
He was
him.
involved with the cartel.
No, just business wise.
I think the second one.
I know.
The
I
one
think
that-
the third
He fought
one.
in that
I
one,
think-
right?
He
I
was in
think
the
the
first
third
one.
one was they dumped that on him, and he was he's been managing events and stuff. I believe that he was involved with
really?
that. Don't quote me because I
Oh.
could be completely wrong, but I thought
He was held against his will. to
Well,
participate.
basically, they just when they pulled in a bunch of political drama for this event and fighters were leaving, they just dumped it on them, and then they tried the best they could. I don't blame anyone involved with that. I think it was a pretty weird decision. Of
Oh,
just
they
politicizing
dumped
it.
responsibility to run the whole thing on him.
Yeah, because I think he owned a like agency or something. I think Game Grumps
I had no
like
idea.
is bigger than we think it is. Like I think they are like an LLC and stuff. And I think he was involved with, because he was involved with Creator Clash like 1 and 2, I believe.
Yeah, he fought.
He was in.
Yeah, he
one.
fought in the first one, didn't he?
But
Yeah.
I think he was
He's up against Harvey. Harvey.
He fought Daniel
Gilkhan.
Harvey in the first one.
Which Harvey's like. That fight was weird because Harvey's like. That was like David versus Goliath. Like, that was
huge.
crazy. Yeah,
The
that's
epic
a
meal time.
giant man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what organization they brought it to, but I thought I remembered Aaron being like in that group. But I don't know. I could be. I don't blame him for anything. I don't. It's nothing like that. And I could be wrong.
It's not his
I could
fault.
be wrong.
That guy
Yeah, it's not his fault. He
went
just
all
kind
over
of
the
got
place.
like
Yeah.
he kind of got dumped a dying event basically. And
Yeah,
they're
it's like,
"Fix
all
it."
right, you know, I'm legally obligated to make this thing work, so.
Yeah, they
That's-
changed they pushed back the event.
Oh, they
couple months
privated
or
the
something.
video. 'Cause, yeah, I remember there was like a YouTube video, and I swear to
Is,
God it was Aaron.
Freddie Wong, if you remember him, another OG YouTuber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty long.
He was gonna fight in the event, and he's also making a movie. The only reason he wanted to do the event was basically to promote the movie.
Oh.
And it's an action movie, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get ripped and boxed and do an action movie. It's gonna be sick."
Oh, that's cool.
And then
I didn't know he was still
they-
doing stuff.
And yeah, and they
Yeah, that's
pushed
awesome.
back. They pushed back the event, and then he's like, "Oh, I can't do it because my movie comes out," so he had to drop out. So it's like that event is kind of just it's a
train wreck.
silly little train wreck. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
whole.
hope he was
thing
able to get
was,
promotions for his movie. Like, during the.
Well, I think it would just build
Yeah.
up hype because it's like, oh, Freddie Wong, I remember Freddie Wong, and then you maybe look at
Yeah,
what
and
he's doing.
he made it like some cool like social media videos where he's training and he's like, "Yeah, I'm jacked," and he's like voicing it, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah, look at the pictures. He had a whole, like, Kumail Nanjiani
Yeah,
transformation.
it's fun.
Crazy. He must have gotten, like, a professional trainer.
I remember back in the day
said-
when it was Freddie Wong and Corridor Digital, and I remember Freddie being like the better one. Like I felt like his videos were better. Like he was the bigger guy, and then Corridor like never stopped making stuff, and now they're like bigger on YouTube, I would say. But it's cool to see him
Yeah.
coming back.
Well, because I
I
think
don't know.
like yeah, they do a lot of process videos, and I think that's more rewarded nowadays versus the actual product.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
kinda,
They also do
It's kinda
Corridor
not
does
great.
all like the stuntmen react videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I was never familiar with their stuff. I didn't even know who Corridor was until that rock paper scissors anime came out. And I
yeah.
remember showing you guys like
Wow,
this is so
really?
cool.
quote
You're like,
unquote anime.
you guys are like, this is all AI, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
crazy.
that
I remember them back
disappointed
in
me
the
pretty
day.
hard. They were like pretty. I mean,
they were good.
They were good,
Like,
and they were
they're-
also like pretty against generative AI for a while, and then they made that. And I'm like, dude, you're just ripping you're ripping all these artists' style and whatever.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's fucking Pandora's box. It's not like we can really do anything
but-
about it.
Rocket Jump did have a Hulu show. They did put a movie out this year, and they did have they did VGHS.
Did you guys watch
I do
Video
remember
Game
that.
High School?
They've been doing shit.
Yeah, they have
I
been
did
doing
it.
stuff, but I just meant more on YouTube. Like,
Yeah, they kind of started doing bigger things. I think they
went-
tried to.
Well, I mean,
industry.
I feel like they had to. I feel like YouTube just doesn't work like that anymore, which is
They're more interested
Not great.
in, like,
Yeah,
in
I mean,
actual stories and stuff.
yeah, Zach Hadel, great example. Like, he was huge on YouTube, and then he's not making YouTube videos anymore, but now he's making actual
industry level.
shows.
Yeah.
And I think the only one who like that happened to, and he's still Michael Cusack is somehow still releasing like YouTube videos on his channel that are like high quality, and he has like what 3
Yeah.
shows under his belt now, or 4 shows. He had like Koala Man.
Dude's career is fucking crazy.
Yeah, Smiling Friends, YOLO Crystal
would-
Fantasy, and something else.
I swear, like the Psychic Pebbles owes like a lot to Michael. I mean, okay, I can't really speak for him, but I just like looking at the trajectory of his career. It's like if he hadn't teamed up with Michael Cusack, he never would have gotten that leap from like indie online like animator to industry.
It's pretty nuts.
Although
Yeah, I don't know.
Although I remember he collaborated with Justin Roiland back in the day a lot too. So
I
he was
do
like
remember
making waves
that.
into that.
And then,
He was transitioning. into
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I'm very happy that happened because I feel like there's been a few times where, like, Ruby's a good example of like what the internet was capable of before, where you had like something that started off as just like a random internet-based show, and then it really started like pushing itself to a bigger standard that wasn't expected from the internet.
I feel like
And I feel like Smiling Friends is kind of in that realm too, where it's like it definitely like lands on Adult Swim. It's definitely within that like kind of like network
The right
block
people
kind
picked it
of
up.
idea, but at the same time, it's like so like 100% the internet animation, that
Feels
we've been
fresh.
like, yeah,
but-
it's very internet OG internet animation style kind of content.
you remember Red versus Blue, because
Oh, absolutely.
that's when I never really watched it all that much until they had those crazy fight scenes that Monty did, and I was like,
Our
this
boy.
is
When
insane.
they brought him on for season 10 or something.
And then I remember the trailer for Ruby dropped, for Ruby Red, the trailer, and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And I was in
This
like
trailer's
high
just still
school.
like the greatest thing
It's
ever.
so-
Yeah, he made
They're
that in like
timeless.
fucking like a week. He literally
with
they
a
like
box of scraps.
They,
I don't think
they
that's
finished up.
entirely true because he made all the assets over
So yeah, I
time.
think some of the assets were like pre-existing, but like even just animation wise, it was like they finished up, they wrapped up for like season 10 of Red versus Blue, and Bernie like greenlit Ruby, and he was like, "Yeah, Monty, go crazy," and Monty was like, "Bet," and he just like left for a week and came back and dropped that trailer.
I mean, hopefully he'd already been like working on it before that.
I assume,
I
assume
think
there
he
was,
was
like-
because I thought he talked about like how he's figuring out how the weapon designs worked and how everything unfolded, which I assume he was probably using some sort of shape keys. I don't know what the heck Poser has, since I never used it.
So a
During
lot
the
of
day you're
posers-
animating Red versus Blue, and then at night he's creating Ruby.
I think
trailer.
it was something like that. I
Yeah,
remember in the
sleep. I hardly know
documentary.
her.
Yeah, jeez.
So for Poser, it's like to my memory of how that worked and why he was able to maximize it so well was like a lot of the skeletons in Poser are very similar and if not the same. So you can like set up like combos and poses and all sorts of stuff, and you can apply it to all the different models. And especially with Ruby, they kind of kept it so that all the characters had like the same model and proportions, so that like he was literally taking like animation that he made like years prior, like combos and camera work and stuff, and he was applying it. There's a bunch of comparison videos of like older stuff that he did with like stuff that was in Ruby, and it's like literally the same shot for shot because it's literally just like a Poser file that he just imported and placed those character models into.
Yeah,
which
that's
is really cool.
retargeting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that makes
Man.
sense why he did it that way then.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to like figure out the same thing in Blender, but it's like really hard unless you have like everything be the same proportionally. Poser, it was like a little bit more. It like hardwired everything to be like the same.
You should be able to retarget if it's the same rig.
Well, if it's the same rig, yeah, you can do action sets and stuff like that. But if it's like if there's any difference with like the proportions of the rig, it like crunches the rig into like the box that you have it for. So it's like unless you build every character for something the same exact way, it's not going to apply 1-to-1 for things.
That shouldn't be the case if you're doing. The only way that would be happening is if you don't convert from forward kinematics to inverse kinematics, or if you're still using inverse, because it wouldn't calculate angle then. You'd have.
Well, you
to
know
find
what,
people.
Derek? Outside of the podcast, I'm gonna DM you, and I'll be
You
like,
guys should
"Let's
have
make
a
this."
whole show.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, "Let's make this fucking work."
Spin off of 3-episode rule, the Clay and Derek blender
Extravaganza.
extravaganzas. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Monty O, man, taken from us too soon. God damn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
too soon.
Rip.
Straight up,
But,
animation Bruce.
Okay,
Bruce Lee.
we've talked about Ruby like 50 times.
Danny, we were gonna talk about
Ruby
Ruby 50 more
Danny,
times.
Go easily another 3 hours talking about Ruby.
One day we'll watch the show actually for this, and we could just
Let's
get
do
it
it.
all out. Just nut.
Oh,
for the whole
we're
time.
gonna keep talking
on
about
That
it
anime
after.
exists, right? The Huke animated Ice Queen.
You
Yeah.
can watch the regular one too. I mean, it's fine. Shit. What was I gonna say? So like modern online animation. I know we talked about Punch Punch a little, like
Mhm.
briefly, but we don't need to talk about that again because we're gonna watch that at some
We're
point.
gonna check that one out for sure.
But what other online indie animations do you guys think are like one good and two comparable to like a Girlchan type of thing?
Have you guys heard of Manny Burrito?
Who's that guy?
Who's that? He sounds like an idiot. He sounds.
Dude, like right?
Sounds like his stuff sucks and
So
never gets finished.
I would like never go and watch or listen to something specifically because Matty Burrito's in it. You know,
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna
wild.
get shot.
Disclaimer.
I'm
Yeah.
Matty
wild.
Burrito. Wait.
I know where you live, man.
I'm a huge fan of Dylan
I'm gonna
Goo.
get canceled
They're
for
doing
killing
some
Wait,
crazy shit.
Before we
Dylan
move
Goo, yeah.
on, because since we mentioned Matty Burrito, I wanted to. I am a big fan of his Matty Burrito's video, my super relatable video. I like that one a lot.
That one did well because I cross dressed for it. And it,
Go
like,
watch.
I got the.
Actually, watch
Yeah.
all the Burrito and Son videos. Those are awesome.
I like him for the Pokemon one.
Shut up.
Yeah, when is he gonna animate more Pokemon videos?
Christ.
I-
Not
I'll-
more Pokemon.
He should if he cared about his finances and well being.
Content creators was very good as well.
Sorry, it was
I
just
think that's
too, it
more
was
of a-
just too easy.
It was. Yeah, go watch that shit, man.
Worth
Oh,
kicks.
thanks, guys.
But yeah,
We're the
sorry,
kids. Yeah,
Clay.
he's up there.
Sorry, Clay. I didn't mean to tell you to stop talking. but
Huh?
I wanted
Oh,
to fit
yeah,
that
no,
in
you're
there.
good, bro.
Yeah, I wanted. To, wait,
It's all
who
good,
did
it's all
you
good.
name, Clay?
Dylan Goo. I really like
Dylan Goo.
all this stuff they're making because he was doing like a lot of like anime but
dude,
cats kind of
If you
stuff.
like Ruby, yeah, Dylan Goo might be like.
He literally worked on
Next.
Ruby. He was on season 3.
Oh yeah. He was
Yep.
a guy on Ruby.
Yeah, so that it's not just him. He has like a whole freaking team, and they're all dope. You got like
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of
Yeah, he
people
does the NPR
working with
stuff.
him. Yeah,
I
and
just
his he's got like his own custom Goo blender that's now like gonna just be in the next blender because they're partnered now.
okay.
Oh my God! Wow.
I'm actually
He, like,
happy they're
added
doing that
to the
because
software.
that was one of the things that kind of pissed me off because they took an open source project and then they built it, and I know they changed stuff in cycles or whatever, or maybe it was Eevee, whichever render engine, I don't care.
Mhm.
But you then like basically monetized and closed walled it, and I thought that was pretty shitty.
Well, so they had a proprietary like method
You use
that was built into the program
you
for
use,
the stuff
but
that they were
you're
doing.
not
That's what
using
they
the
they
proprietary
paywalled.
license when you download the Blender repo. That's the problem with it. I don't care that you added proprietary code, but you are taking a open source project and then monetizing it.
Like changing it slightly.
You are
and then-
like
Well, technically,
no. A
technically they were-
plugin
I-
would have
like,
been
I'm
fine.
not trying to
if it was a
defend what you're
separate
saying.
plugin, that wouldn't have been a problem. But the thing is, you took a build of Blender and you built the shit into Blender and then you monetized that release. That was my problem with it. I didn't. I thought
Does
that was a
kinda
little.
strong arm people into buying it.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
so
because
it was just a Patreon tier.
It was a Patreon tier, and they gave you the binary. But the thing is, I don't have a problem with a paid plugin. But the thing was, they took the project file for Blender itself, rebuilt it using the open source Blender, so all of everyone else is contributing is in that thing, and they just went, oh well, we put some of our own stuff in, so we own it now. And I that's kind of how it felt to me, and I didn't like that. If that is a separate render engine, like I forget what the other render pipeline is that you can add, and I always use Cycles and Eevee, so I forget what the other ones are. But they have ways to add in different render engines. If they did it like that, it wouldn't have been an issue. They could have monetized it, whatever. That's the problem with it. Sorry.
Damn.
That's it. That's my rant.
It's all good.
My pick would be.
I think it's a fair critique. I think, because yeah, it is kind of like. I think what you're. Oh my god! Did you guys hear that?
No.
They still
There's
give you
some
the
fucking,
option to
like,
use it free.
Motorcycle or something in the background.
They're coming for you. They heard you. That's
Yeah,
that's Blender's guys.
They're gonna chain me up
Aaron.
and pull me out. That's Aaron.
Aaron Hansen
no.
right now.
That's Aaron Hansen.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
that's
already-
his
he already-
guy.
He's like,
He already
"Hey, I'm
came
Grump."
He already came here with a
Storms
gun.
through your window,
Um,
shouting, "Hey, I'm Grump."
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's some cool stuff going on that sphere. I think there's what was the other one I was looking at the other day? Hold on.
That was literally
There's
my
like Worthy
only
Kids. I
problem
think
with
is
it.
like
Yeah,
a
Worth
really
Kids.
notable one.
Is it Worthy Kids or is it Worth? I thought it was Worth.
Worthy Kids. Yeah.
Big Top
They
Burger
got some
Man.
Big Top Burger and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Big Top
like
Burger's
he's
crazy.
fucking.
That's
dope.
also Blender.
Yeah.
This guy's on YouTube, but I think he's bigger on like Newgrounds and like social media and stuff. You guys ever peep Anukiel? I don't even know how to pronounce his name correctly.
Yeah.
Anuikal?
A Nui call.
Anuikal?
Mm.
It's spelled ENNUIKAL. He's like a 2D guy who makes like the fucking awesomest, like trippiest stuff. He's got this like OC with like bun hair that I really like.
I have
Really cool.
never
Just
seen
a
this
ring
now.
off the top of my head.
Wait, let me link you guys his Twitter.
Yeah.
It's a nice style in some of the videos I'm seeing.
Did you find it with the spelling? I think most people just call him Inu or Enu.
Ooh.
Oh, Anna.
I'm already following him. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, this guy rules. Like, his
Oh
stuff is
yeah,
so
I recognize
sick.
some of this shit. Okay, yeah, this
You've probably
is dope.
seen it. Yeah, a lot of his stuff just blows up. This guy's like like everything he makes is like gold.
I follow him on Newgrounds.
Yeah, it looks,
Hell yeah.
That looks
I
really
like his
good.
style.
As someone like myself who's a shitty animator and very bad, this is very impressive. No, I'm not saying he's
I love
shitty.
this.
I'm just shitting on myself. Oh, I see why you
Yeah.
like this character, Matt.
The bangs.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's adorable.
She also has bangs. Everything I like.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the
Got an
guy.
alien inside of her head.
Why can't I think of his name? The guy who does the Gorillas art.
Oh yeah, I can't think of his name off the top of my
Oh
head.
yeah. The one who makes all their 2D art. And animation.
Yeah. Kind of gives me that vibe
Motor
a little
City
bit.
Tanker old man.
Oh, did he work on Motor City, the Gorillas guy?
Oh,
Yeah,
Motor
I think that was-
City. Oh,
I think that was his
dude,
thing.
Clay.
Oh shit,
My
that makes a
man.
lot of sense.
I fucking love the designs in Motor City. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's
I'm
the
so
it's the
glad
same
you
guy who did
mentioned
the
that.
Gorillas.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
At least I think. Hold on, let me.
I thought the guys who did Megas XLR were also involved in that.
I think they were writing it,
Mm.
but I think he did the designs for the Motor City.
That makes a
show.
lot of sense, dude. The Motor City designs
Yeah.
were so strong.
Created by Chris Perinoski. Is that him? Yeah, I think that's him.
Chris Niosi made it.
Beautiful.
So that's the guy who did Metalocalypse. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Really?
Mega's XLR, Beavis and Butthead,
Uh-huh.
some other shit.
Like he also made Mega XLR, or he worked on Mega.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I saw this guy at Ottawa last year. I did not click. That did not connect.
Oh, damn.
But Well, I didn't like actually get to talk to him or anything. He was just on stage talking about some shit.
He was like, Clay, you're also a blender bro? My man.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah. He
high-fived on
he was
stage.
up there and he looked over and he was like, "You, what's up, my man?"
I feel
I've never
like
met
I
you
was
before in my
overly
life.
critical on Goo. He is a good animator. I know that.
Oh, he's a cool guy
He's
too.
good. That was my only. I was just expressing my only gripe with that.
No,
Who
you're
wants
good,
to,
bro. I think it's like a fair critique.
Who wants to sing the fucking Girlchan song so we could be done? That's how
I know
we're
Derek
gonna
knows the
end.
lyrics.
Don't give me your heart, hey Girlchan, you're mine, and that's all it takes. I don't remember.
Beautiful.
What does he say in the when his voice dips? I never understood what he was saying. I don't
Listen to your
even
heart,
know.
listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm
That's the
of
chord.
that street. Don't give me your heart, hey. Let's all scream.
He's kinda gay.
It's kind of strong, but mostly gay.